Russian President Vladimir Putin has voiced anticipation for his upcoming visit to India in early December at a time when trade ties between two countries are expanding rapidly. Putin acknowledged that India's heavy imports of Russian crude had created a trade imbalance and said Moscow was considering measures to address it. Since the Russia Ukraine war began in 2022, China has been Russia's biggest buyer of fossil fuels, with India close behind. In August alone, India purchased 3.6 billion worth of fossil fuels from Russia, with crude oil accounting for nearly 78% of the total. This surge in imports drew sharp reactions from Washington. The US imposed a 25% reciprocal tariff on Indian goods and an additional 25% levy on Delhi's purchases of Russian oil, bringing total duties to 50% effective from August 27. Speaking at the Waldai Discussion Forum in Sochi on October 2nd, attended by experts from 140 countries, including India, Putin reflected on the long-standing partnership between the two nations. He called India-Russia ties special, rooted in the Soviet era, and said the two countries have never experienced serious tensions. He praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, stressing the personal trust and understanding between them.
Prime Minister Modi is a very reasonable, wise leader. He's very oriented in the interests of his nation, and everyone in India knows that. So now our priority is to build effective, mutually beneficial trade ties. And I also am looking forward to my trip in early December. And I highly await my meeting with my dear friend, with our trustworthy partner, with Prime Minister Modi.
Putin underlined that energy trade was driven by economics, not politics. He argued that India faced no incentive to stop buying Russian crude, since doing so would still expose it to sanctions while also hurting its economy. To reduce the imbalance, Putin proposed that Russia could expand imports of Indian agricultural products and pharmaceuticals, while noting that logistical and financial barriers still need to be overcome. He also recalled that Russia-India strategic partnership is nearing its 15th anniversary. According to him, the two countries almost always align on key global issues, with their foreign ministries in close coordination.
The Indian people will look at what decisions are made by the political leadership and never accept any humiliation before anyone. And also I know Prime Minister Modi, he will never take any steps of the kind